What is up, everybody, and welcome to PushStart. I'm Stu Brower, and I'll be walking you through today's course where we're going to teach you how to create traffic with your free Google Business Profile. Now, the Google Business Profile is probably one of the most underrated marketing tools out there for anyone who owns a brick and mortar business. That being a business that has a physical location and we are trying to attract people to that location. I'm going to walk you through how to set up your Google Business Profile and the top features that they offer, like promotions and offers, frequently asked questions, who you are, what you offer, and everything in between. All of this for free right there on the world's most popular search engine. I'll be taking you through this step by step. Let's get into it. So while it might seem obvious, the first thing we have to do is properly set up your Google Business Profile. You wouldn't believe the number of gyms that I've worked with in which we go to look at their presence on Google Maps, which is what your Google Business Profile directly imports to, and it's incomplete or all the information is not properly there. Now, before we get there, I want to give you a quick little understanding as to the difference between SEO and your Google Business Profile. And just to be clear, I'm definitely not putting down SEO strategies and marketing tactics. However, for the average gym owner, setting up your Google Business Profile will be the ample amount needed for you to be able to be recognized and for the appropriate information to translate from someone's search on Google, them inquiring and checking out your physical location, and getting the information they need to progress down your sales funnel and hopefully make a purchasing decision with your gym. And inevitably, as a brick and mortar business, you will have an SEO salesman hitting you up and wanting to sell you their strategy and marketing expertise. And while I'm not saying that it's not valuable, I wanted to give you the appropriate information so you knew exactly what SEO was, so you can make the proper decision as to whether this is the proper paid strategy for you or whether you should go with the free Google Business Profile strategy. Now, search engine optimization essentially means make your website and your pages search engine friendly so people can find them. Unfortunately, it does not always have location, physical address-based strategies like Google Business Profiles does. And for gym owners, the practice and the understanding of SEO is generally very clunky and muddled, and even the best SEO salesmen have a hard time explaining to the layman business owner what they're doing, how they're getting an ROI, and what it all means. Which is why we generally recommend that gym owners start with just enhancing and optimizing their Google Business Profile. Now, we're all familiar with searching a business on Google Maps, going to its location, looking at its reviews. That is the Google Business Profile. You may have formerly heard of this as the Google Business Listing. They have since renamed it, and the GBP is what I want everyone here today to be focusing on. Now, if you've used it as a customer, maybe you went to a restaurant or you were looking for a movie theater or whatever it may be, you understand the ins and outs of how it was used or how you interacted with it. Today, I'll be taking you through the major features of the Google Business Profile that are typically not looked at by the owners as much, but are vastly informational and informative for those checking the business out. And that's what we want to be. We want our Google Business Profile to do as much for us as possible as a free tool to inform prospective customers about any of the information they're looking for that can help them make a purchasing decision with our gym. Now, setting up your Google Business Profile is very easy. You can follow the steps here. Very simple. Head to google.com/business, click sign in, and you will walk through a series of questions and steps where they're going to gather all the information needed about your business to create that listing. From there, you'll then go ahead and have to provide them a physical address. And this is very important because that physical address is going to have a postcard mailed to it. That postcard will contain a code, and you will need that code to finish your Google Business Profile. They obviously only want to be sending these to businesses with physical locations, so make sure you have one. Now I'm going to take you through 5 tips to optimize your Google Business Profile so that you have the highest likelihood of popping up high in search inquiries related to fitness or gyms in the area. And when people arrive to your Google Business Profile, they can gather all the information needed to take the next steps in your sales funnel. First off, guys, There is a photo and video feature in the Google Business Profile that is vastly underutilized. If you are not uploading images to your Google Business Profile as often as you are to your social media, you're really missing out. Google is a software company, and like any software company, they want you to utilize and play with their features. The more photos and videos that you upload, the more information a customer is going to be able to receive and gather about your business. They don't have to go off Google now to your Instagram to get an idea as to the vibe, what kind of people work out there, what kind of workouts do they do. I highly recommend doing a batch dump of photos and videos to your Google Business Profile at least once a month. Anything that you've posted up on social media, transfer over to your Google Business Profile so that people can stay on the platform, learn what they need to learn, and then proceed to your website and lead information. Next, and this one is quite simple but often overlooked, make sure the data is complete and accurate. Make sure you filled out everything. Every question they ask you when setting up your Google Business Profile, make sure you fill out. If you started it early and your business has had changes like operating hours or what it is you do, make sure you go back and update these things. Holiday hours are probably one of the biggest changes that happen very frequently, especially if you're here in the United States, that most businesses do not update. And as a customer, I'm sure we've all felt that pain point of a business not updating their holiday hours, and we're not sure whether we're able to get in for a Memorial Day or Thanksgiving Eve workout. So please make sure all your data on your Google Business Profile stays up to date, even through the seasons and the holidays. Reviews and replies. Guys, this is a big one. We should all be working to try to achieve 5 or more fresh reviews every single month. But getting the reviews is only half the battle. What a prospective customer really wants to see is how this business interacts with its customers. That's an indication of the level of client experience and customer service that you'd provide. So when somebody leaves you a review, that's great, but it's only half the battle. You now need to step in and you have got to reply to these reviews. This will show a humanistic side to your business and allow people to get an idea that this company appreciates when its customers have something positive to say about it. And God forbid you were to get a negative review. Still always reply, show empathy. Because we're not perfect. We are going to make mistakes, but if you can show people that you own up to your mistakes and you did what you could to make it right with that customer, that will go a very long way. Offers. Yes, your Google business listing allows you to promote offers on the GBP for free. They will exist right there when people search gyms near me and your gym pops up. You will have your front-end offers or your evergreen offers ready to go right there. These can include photos, videos, and redirect links to take people onto a landing page. You'll be able to see how many eyeballs have landed on this offer and how many of those eyeballs proceeded to click to the link that you provided. This is a phenomenal feature that should be updated regularly as your promotions ebb and flow throughout the year. And finally, Q&A. Many of us have FAQ sections of our website. However, I'm sure if you looked at the amount of views that that page gets compared to all the other pages on your website, it probably ranks pretty low. Where the Q&A is very, very influential and probably has the highest likelihood of being seen is right there on your Google Business Profile. Think of the most common questions people have about your business. Is parking an issue because you're in a downtown area? Maybe you could address that. Are you on the second floor or in an odd spot of the building that you need a little extra directions? We can include that in there. You can answer questions about membership pricing, class styles, everything that you can think of that your customers commonly ask at this stage, at a prospective customer stage, you should include in your Q&A. As you hear new questions and inquiries come in from prospective customers, make sure to update this on a regular basis. Hopefully, guys, that helped you get a good understanding as to how to set up your Google Business Profile, and if it already is set up, how we can optimize it by using some of the key features that they offer for free to help you get noticed when people start searching. Well, I hope you enjoyed that course, but if you have any questions or need further clarity on anything, please do not hesitate to head over to the PushPress community page and post up your question. we'll make sure to pop in there and answer it as thoroughly as we can. Now go ahead, get out there, optimize that Google business profile, and start driving more free traffic to your business. And we'll see you in the next course.